If you enjoy this video, make sure to click the subscribe button and also the notification bell so you never miss out on another absolutely fantastic review. Enjoy! Hello everyone, it's Diego Doom here, finally bringing you another review. Today I'll be reviewing S.H.MonsterArts Kiryu Shinagawa Final Battle version. This version of Kiryu comes from the 2002 film Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. At this point we should all know the history of Kiryu and the film. If not, click the S.H.MonsterArts Godzilla against Mechagodzilla playlist link on screen right now. This particular Kiryu release is known as the Shinagawa Final Battle version. With this release we have a new effect part for the Absolute Zero Cannon and battle damage parts to replicate the iconic ending scene from the film. Be sure to check out the 2002 film Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, it is absolutely fantastic. S.H.MonsterArts Kiryu Shinagawa Final Battle version is another fantastic release in the S.H.MonsterArts line. Kiryu has a fantastic sculpt, paint apps, accessories, and a great range of articulation. Let's jump right into it and take a look at Kiryu himself. Kiryu has a great range of articulation. First, let's start with the head. We can look up, down, left, right, the mouth can open up, the shoulders can move in and out and rotate a full 360 degrees, the arms can come up a little bit less than 90 degrees, we have very nice double jointed elbows, we have a swivel in the elbows, the claws are on ball joints so we can tilt and spin these freely. In the upper chest, we can lean forward, backward, twist side to side, and lean side to side. Also in the upper chest, we have our very cool gimmick. We can actually open up these panels on the front of the chest, starting with the bottom portion. So we open up the bottom, left, and right, and it reveals the Absolute Zero Cannon, which is absolutely fantastic. Spin around to the back, we have our thrusters, which are on ball joints. So we can tilt and spin these very freely. Moving down to the legs, we can kick forward this much, backward this much, come out to the sides this much. On the sides of the thighs, we have another cool gimmick. We can actually open up this panel and reveals another pair of thrusters. To set these up, simply pull the cone down till it clicks in place and the thrusters are ready to go. We have a very nice bend here in the knees. The feet are die cast, which is pretty cool. The feet can tilt and swivel, and then finally we have our very nice long multi-segmented tail comprised of various ball joints, and as you can see it can hold its pose very well. When it comes to sculpt and paint apps, Kiryu is absolutely fantastic. Starting from the top, we have the head. At the top of the head we have a semi-sharp head fin with a very shiny metallic silver paint app. This shiny metallic silver paint app is used throughout the body and in some spots with dark weathering. The brow has a smooth angular sculpt with various panel lines. The eyes have an angular sculpt with a translucent yellow paint app and a subtle compound pattern underneath. Around the eyes we have two red accent lines. The snout has a nice mechanical sculpt with various rivets and panel lines. On the sides of the head we have another set of semi-sharp fins. Below the fins we have detailed panels and gunmetal accents. The inside of the mouth has a great mechanical sculpt. We can see the teeth have a nice sharp sculpt with a bone paint app. In the back of the mouth we can see our double maser cannons with a nice detailed sculpt. Moving down the neck, in between the mechanical panels, we can see our nicely detailed matte black cables. The chest has a large bulky robotic sculpt with various rivets and vents. On the top left pec, we can see the MFS-3 decal. Inside of the chest, we have the Absolute Zero cannon. The cannon itself has a nicely detailed sculpt with a dark gunmetal paint app. Around the cannon and inside of the panels, we have several weathered impressions. The shoulders have a large smooth sculpt with various mechanical accents. The biceps have a great sculpt with red triangular accents on the top. As we come down, we can see more of the internal matte black cords. The forearms are nicely detailed with various panel lines. The claws have a very nice sharp sculpt. On the sides of the abdomen, we have detailed weather pipes leading to the back. On the hips, we have large gunmetal rivets. On the sides of the thighs, we have what looks like shock absorbers. On the top of the thighs, we have gunmetal accents. The legs have a large robotic sculpt with various impressions, dark weathering, and panel lines. If we open up the panels on the sides of the thighs, we can see our very nice gunmetal thrusters. The knees have very cool orb accents. Just below the knees, we have more red triangular accents. The feet have a large robotic sculpt with semi-sharp toenails. Spin around to the back, we have our dorsal fins with a weathered mechanical sculpt. The dorsal fins have some very nice panel lines, vents, and tiny rivets. On the sides of our upper back, we have our pair of thrusters. As we go down the back, the dorsal fin pattern becomes more narrow as we reach the tail. The tail has an awesome multi-segmented mechanical sculpt. On the inside of the tail, we can see the matte black internal wires with a metallic silver accent going down the length of the tail. As we reach the very end of the tail, the dorsal fins become very small and we can see a barbed tip at the end of the tail. For accessories, first up we have our pair of Type 0 railguns. The Type 0 railguns have a nicely detailed cobalt blue mechanical sculpt with matte black panel lines and metallic silver cannons. Our railguns also come with a pair of semi-sharp metallic silver mazer blades. The mazer blades plug directly into the open slot of the railguns. To attach our railguns, first remove the pins at the base of Kiryu's elbows. When pulling the elbow pins out, make sure to be careful. These pins are very small and take a bit of effort to pull out. Next, plug the end wire into the elbow and then plug the railgun into the open slots on the forearms. Next up, we have our backpack unit with an awesome sculpt. The body of the backpack unit has a cobalt blue paint app with matte black panel lines. The rocket launcher ports, boosters, and vents have a dark gunmetal paint app. On the sides of the boosters, we have a set of metallic silver accents. To attach, remove the top left, right, and center dorsal fins from Kiryu's back. Now, plug the backpack unit into Kiryu's upper back and tilt the rocket launchers down. Now with the Type 0 railguns and backpack unit attached, Kiryu is ready to do battle against Godzilla. Next, we have our set of alternate eyes. We have a set of berserk eyes with translucent red lenses and a set of manual mode eyes with translucent yellow lenses and a compound pattern underneath. To attach, simply remove the top portion of Kiryu's head and then plug in the alternate eyes. Now we can see Kiryu has gone berserk, or we can see Kiryu is under full control. Next up, we have our Absolute Zero Cannon effect part with a fantastic translucent blue energy surging sculpt. At the base of the effect part, we have a semi-sharp blast effect, which is definitely very cool. There are portholes under the body and energy ball of the effect part where we can plug the included Tamashii stand into. The energy ball on the front of the effect part can be removed from the body. To set this all up, open up the Absolute Zero Cannon on Kiryu's body, slide the effect part into place, and that's it. Now, Kiryu can use the Absolute Zero Cannon to do some serious damage. Finally, we have our battle damaged parts. The damaged Absolute Zero Cannon looks awesome. We can see both the right and lower panels have been blown off. Around the center of the cannon, we can see some detailed blast damage revealing the inner workings of the Absolute Zero Cannon. The left panel of the Absolute Zero Cannon can still open and close, which is pretty cool. The damaged right arm looks great. We can see the forearm has been completely destroyed, revealing a mass of damaged matte black wires. To set up our damaged parts, first remove the right arm. This does take a bit of effort, so be careful. When you remove the right arm, the joint sleeve will also come out. Slide the sleeve on the damaged arm and insert the damaged arm back into the socket. For the Absolute Zero Cannon, simply pull the cannon from the chest and then insert the damaged Absolute Zero Cannon. Now for our battle damage parts attached, we can see Kiryu has unleashed his final attack and fended off Godzilla, for now. Now that we have the accessories out of the way, let's compare our final battle version Kiryu with our original and heavy arms Kiryu and then do some size comparisons. As a whole, Kiryu Shinagawa Final Battle version turned out to be absolutely fantastic. The sculpt is very well done, the paint apps are very cool with a new weather metallic silver scheme, the new battle damage parts and absolute zero cannon effect part are very well done, and Kiryu is fully poseable. I really love this release. Like with all repaints, I have that same feeling. This is what we should have gotten in the first place, but oh well, I'm happy that we have it now. I absolutely recommend picking this figure up. Now, how much does Kiryu Shinagawa Final Battle version cost? I picked mine up from Amazon for $108, which isn't bad at all. This has been another review by Diego Doom. Thank you very much for watching, and please stay tuned for more figure reviews. To see more S.H.MonsterArts reviews or another absolutely fantastic review, click the links on screen right now. Be sure to follow me on social media and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.